We call them. That's what we call them.
Like you're a grown ass man calling yourself Kells.
Yeah.
Oh, they call them that though.
You said what?
No.
We started calling them that though.
Oh, y'all started calling them that?
I mean the fans. That's what I mean. Like the fans started calling them Kells after a while.
Oh, I thought he started calling himself that.
I mean, I used to hear fans like back in like the 2000s. They started calling them that. So it wasn't calling them that in the 90s.
Hmm.
No.
So this Snoop Dogg Eminem beef is really getting
The
serious.
mark of a true champion.
They really,
I vow.
they really trying to promote a beef.
You said what?
What you watching, Reg?
I'm not watching anything. I was just turning my TV on. I might just find
Yeah,
something.
they really trying to make a real beef out of a list. Like, come on, man. Eminem is bored because like I don't understand why you even doing it.
You mad because you're not on the top 10 list? Okay.
What?
Crazy. He's not on a lot of lists for black people, so you're gonna start dissing blacks.
Because Crooked Eye was saying this could be the most polarizing beef in hip hop history.
No, it ain't. Snoop Dogg, really? I'm not losing no sleep over Snoop Dogg and Eminem.
No.
Loki, the only diss that I fuck with from Snoop is that Pimp Slap.
Pour some baby powder in your hand and slap a nigga crazy.
Shit.
Ronnie, Ray Sean, what up?
Hey guys.
Dog. So tired, man. It's been a long ass day.
Hey, you saw Power?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you if you down to do the review tonight. I'm down.
Yeah, that shit gonna be real fast because I liked it, man. I was like, what the fuck was going on here?
Shit, my favorite was when
Surprising stuff. So I think there's things that happen in that I'm like, yo, they should have waited. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was good.
Shit. They made Method Man like he was gonna be the Johnny Cochran of this fucking show
I'm
and
like,
shit.
yeah, come on, man.
You said what?
I'm like, Method Man. I'm like, come on. I want to see how season 2 play out now. I'm like, because if Tasha going to Arizona, that's how that's gonna work.
Man, we all know Tasha coming back.
All of a sudden, Tariq is a stone cold killer now. Like, really? Yeah,
Like,
just
you
because
don't
you kill your
fucking know
pops, I mean, you know what I mean?
Look what you made me do.
You could kill your pops, and that don't make you a stone cold killer.
Yo, my favorite scene was when Tommy said, "Who the fuck you right away got the balls to put the strap
Right.
on?"
I was like, wow. Go Mary. Go Mary. You know what I'm saying? Mary.
He did that shit with force. He's like, "Who the
Monet
fuck
was
you
not
right?"
afraid of the Monet. We need to see a Monet and Tommy showdown again. She not afraid of him.
Right.
He was flabbergasted. He was like, who have the balls to pull a gun out on me?
Shit.
Go Monet. Miss Mary J.
She's like, "We're never family."
Word. Boy, she would have been great. She would have been great with him and Ghost. If she was like part of their team, like just how they had Kanan part of their team for a minute. If she was part of their team, they would have been running New York.
Right. Shit.
Crazy.
Shit, I feel like Monet really does care about Tyreek in a weird way.
Yeah, she do. You can tell she, because Tariq has the brains that what's the name don't have. Kane is hot headed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Drew not built like that. So I think Monet wishes that Tariq was like she treating Tariq like he was on her own.
Exactly. All right, we're gonna go on about 5 minutes and shit. So yeah, Hot 97 done fucked me up, man.
Fuck them. They're not the place where hip hop lives. And I told you this. They don't play with hip hop, or they play this like 2 in the morning when nobody's up.
Right.
When they had that late show with Peter Rosenberg, he's a culture vulture. He don't know nothing about no real hip hop.
Mm.
Fuck it. Trying to push my shit to a fucking mud. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
what is all that? The holidays. The holidays is over. That's the excuse they giving. Oh, we can't play your
Yeah,
joint because
that's the same thing I told. That's the same thing I told Reg. That's the same thing I told Reg earlier. Yeah, like okay, the holidays are over, so it's like, why is it still like the hold up? Like, what's the deal with that?
Exactly.
I didn't get that at all.
And they're gonna determine the day the promotion is supposed to start. That's what really made me mad.
But they sit there and they'll play all these cats that they don't have up on their show, or that they play at 2 in the morning. But y'all won't put Griselda or Fleet Lord in your heavy rotation. You play it at 2 a.m. when nobody's even up.
Yeah, like who is up at 2 in the morning?
You know? For radio, I haven't done that in 20-something years.
You should do Stretch and Bobito, Reg. Shit.
I don't think they have a show anymore, do they?
They don't. I think they do podcasts.
They used to do, they used to do internet radio, but that was like 15 years ago, I think.
Yeah, I was recently getting into those Stretch and Bobito tapes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Method Man and Ghostface freestyle over the Black Moon track. I mean, come on.
Right.
Favorite song from MF Doom? Ooh.
Favorite song?
Red and Gold.
Soulful King. I love Soulful King from the Danger Doom album.
Shit.
That was great.
If y'all free Sunday, do y'all want to talk about Jay-Z's Blueprint 2?
Yeah, no, I know you're talking about that for a minute. So.
Yeah, that'll be
Is that gonna be a trash review or no?
No, I mean, it's not gonna be a trash review because believe it or not, the album did kind of grow on me a little bit, and I kind of like it more than Blueprint 3 and Magna Carta. So
that's not saying a lot,
right?
That's probably his 3 bad albums that I don't care for.
Yeah, because that's gonna be my last album before I go on my little break and shit. I know Can I Bust is Thursday, right? You still want to do it? You still want to do Can I Bust too?
Oh yeah, Can I Bust, first album.
Cool.
Yeah, that's an album I haven't heard in years.
Right.
I still well, I mean, I used to. I have great memories of like a lot of shows. I haven't listened to those shows in forever. And I don't even think you can get all of them on YouTube. It's like some of them is on there.
I'm looking for the UMTV Raps episodes and shit. That's what I'll be looking for.
Right. You know, they made a page on Instagram. They have UMTV Rap clips.
Nah, fuck a clip. I want the full.
Right. Yeah, the actual episodes. I don't know where you would get that at because they never put that on Blu-ray or nothing. So.
Like y'all can have all this.
No, I don't think they would ever do that.
They need to. They need to put like all the seasons on Blu-ray. You know, if you could put Teen Mom on Blu-ray, why you can't put it on TV Rap? Who's rewatching? Who's running home to watching Teen Mom? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No one I know.
I remember when Janelle beat her mother's ass. Like, really? This is what you watching?
Right. Yeah, man. Cause what was I about to say? Cause I know one of my friends who I'll be buying the unsung episodes. He has pretty much everything from that Headbangers Ball show from the late '80s and shit.
Did he get that himself, or they sell that?
He recorded it.
Oh, he recorded it.
Yeah.
See, now back in the 2000s when the bootleggers was heavy, they probably would have had The MTV Raps season on bootleg.
Yeah.
Shit.
Cruz, what up? Sam was good. Yeah, we already did it. He didn't drop it yet. We did the video for Eternal Affairs. That's coming.
It's coming.
We pre-recorded it. And Memphis Bleak, right? The Memphis Bleak joint?
I thought I dropped the Memphis Bleak one.
No.
Oh shit. Okay, bad.
We did that weeks.
Yeah, I could have. No, I dropped the Charlie Baltimore one. Okay.
You did? I didn't see that one either.
I dropped it. What the fuck? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
The Charlie Baltimore one? I didn't see that one. I forgot we did that one.
YouTube is always fucking my shit up sometimes. God damn. I know I scheduled the Charlie Baltimore one to come out weeks ago.
I didn't get to the notice.
Hold on, before I start, because this is really fucking me up.
Rayshawn is saying to Ashley, I need to tell you that Inuyasha was created by a female author. Ashley, you watched Inuyasha?
I haven't been watching it like that lately.
I think Rayshawn mentioned that episode we was on before.
When did he mention that before?
He mentioned that it was, I want to say last week or week before last, we was doing the show, and I think he had mentioned that. Like we was talking about like Inuyasha and Cartoon Network and stuff.
Oh, I mean, Cartoon Network was the best, one of the best networks to watch shows from my childhood. I know that.
Right.
But lately, it's just, ugh.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, the Bleak one, the Bleak and Charlie Baltimore, I didn't see those, and Raul Montre just did.
Okay, because that just pissed me off. I thought I released that, but I'm gonna make those release right now. Give me a second.
It didn't upload.
Is there anything we recorded that I forgot? I know. I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, Internal Affairs. That's already scheduled and shit.
Yeah. The Bleak one was like from what, December, and Charlie Baltimore we did.
Yeah, both of them. Alright. Let me double check. Okay, Internal Affairs.
I thought you were saving those for your break, because I didn't see you like post it up.
Nah, I was trying to release everything before the break was over and shit.
Right.
But... Okay, Internal Affairs is dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll drop that for tomorrow.
Dope.
All right. Let me just email these notes to myself, and then we good.
Favorite song from Cannabis? Second round knockout.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with second round. What's Clef got to do?
Oh my god.
What's Clef got to do with this shit?
He sampled Tina. I can't. Tina Turner let him use that song.
Really?
Like, why use Tina Turner for a diss track? That's my question.
Exactly. I don't
With Naomi Campbell on there.
Naomi Campbell can't sing. Oh yeah, she did try to be a singer at one point. I forgot about that.
What?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you got that album.
Hell no.
Oh,
yeah, she did dabble into music and shit. All right. Yeah, I'm ready to start whenever y'all are.
Yep.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Monday? It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with me. Got my homegirl Ash with me.
Oh.
That's good.
All right, so this was pretty much a request, the winner of a viewers poll, and we are, believe it or not, we are going to talk about R.Kelly's 2010 album Love Letter.
Mm-hmm.
This came out on want to say Jive Records and stuff. I'm about to share the album cover right now. Give me a sec. Okay, there it is. Yeah, man. So he pretty much went to the whole classic soul, very different album from what he's used to. Singles album was known for was When a Woman Loves, Love Letter, Radio Message, and number one hit. R. Kelly produced his whole album, and no, wait, K. Michelle's the only guest appearance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have a story to tell y'all.
What's it?
So I remember when I first heard When a Woman Loves for the first time and stuff like that. And so, I was surprised it was like R. Kelly pretty much. So when I heard it was R. Kelly, I pretty much like started laughing like this. Like yeah, so I was just like, R. Kelly actually made a song like this. And then I saw the fucking album cover and I thought it was like fucking Stevie Wonder. Like I was But yeah, I'm just gonna give you a breakdown about R. Kelly, his career, because I know we talked about the self-titled album, which that's probably my favorite album from R. Kelly. Even if people don't want to admit they have a favorite album from R. Kelly these days, but so after that album, he was popular. He did the I Believe I Can Fly track for the Space Jam movie, which got him 3 Grammy Awards. Also around this time, he actually played for the Atlantic City Seagulls and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did play basketball, and he was actually the first music artist to play professional basketball. So he also had his own label called Rockland, where he was working with Sparkle, his protege. Y'all remember Sparkle? She made that song "Be Careful." Also that same year, '98, he dropped the R album. Pretty dope album, in my opinion. It was like a double album. Has a nice mixture of like hip hop and pop and soul and whatnot. And then fast forward to 2000, he dropped the TP2.com album, which that was said to have been like a sequel to the 12 play album and stuff like that. That album, very dope album in my opinion. I have to re-listen to it. It's been years since I peeped that album and shit. And so, with that being said, around this time too, he was working a lot with Jay-Z. They were doing like the Best of Both Worlds album, which was heavily promoted at that time. But around this time too, y'all should know he was going through the whole child molestation, those sex tape scandal and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's the sex tape scandal. And so, with that being said, he was also planning the fucking Chocolate Factory album and stuff like that, which originally that was supposed to have been called Loveland. That was supposed to have been called Loveland, but
I have a story about that.
What's up?
Loveland, the actual Loveland album was leaked, and I have the bootleg for that. And I remember we had a cookout one summer. I think it was the same year it got leaked, and I remember playing it, and everybody at the cookout was asking me about the Loveland album and where did I get it from. And I think it was released later on with the special edition with TP3 Reloaded, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the Chocolate Factory.
It was released with Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Yeah. Cause I remember it was like a bonus with the deluxe edition. Yeah, but before it had leaked and I had the bootleg for that. It was a good album.
Yeah, man. Believe it or not, I never actually heard the original, the Loveland. I heard bits and pieces of it years ago, but to me, I was always just into the whole Chocolate Factory because Chocolate Factory was just my shit.
It was more gospel. It was more like a gospel album.
Yeah. So a lot of people have even went on to say like chocolate. Well, people kind of have like an indifferent view of chocolate factory because around this time with the scandal, they were like, oh well, he's people were like, oh well, he still makes good music, but we can't like, forget about what he was going through at that time, which we're going to talk about that. And so around this time too, him and Jay Z, you know, they were supposed to have came out with like the unfinished business and go on tour, but you know, they had like a lot of altercations. You know, I think R.Kelly got maced in the face while somebody from Jay Z's entourage.
I was on the tour.
Yeah. And then R.Kelly filed a lawsuit against Jay Z and things of that nature. Like it's a long story.
And you know also, you remember the street mixtapes like the Come Up?
Yeah.
There was one episode that they had with R. Kelly where he was like getting his hair braided on the tour bus. He was talking about how he had to distance himself from Jay-Z because he got tired of like the little like petty bullshit that Jay-Z was doing, and he never released that DVD for whatever reason.
Oh wow.
I remember seeing the trailer for it, and they never released it.
Goodness.
That's crazy because I heard a lot of stories about that tour and stuff like that.
Memphis Bleak was a part of that also.
Shit. But anyway, he in 2004 he dropped the Happy People You Save Me album, which was like a soulful gospel ordeal. To be real with you and stuff like that. I love that song, Happy People.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like a sister song to Step in the Name of Love. That's the best way to describe it. Then fast forward to 2005, he dropped the TP3 Reloaded album, which I didn't really care for that album, to be real with you. It has some okay songs. In my opinion, Trapped in the Closet was what really saved the album. Let's be real. Because I asked people what they remember most, they always remember, ain't that the album with Trapped in the Closet and stuff like that. So, and I remember when Trapped in the Closet, that blew up and everybody was talking about it and stuff like that. And when he performed it at, I want to say like the BT or some MTV award show.
MTV.
Yeah, MTV. He had the choir and everything. Like, it was crazy. Fast forward to 2007, he dropped Double Up, which I remember after that was the first R. Kelly album I actually got, believe it or not.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I actually gave it away because I got tired of it. I mean, it was okay.
It was okay.
But it was too hip hop. He was trying to go for more hip hop. He was trying to fit in with the younger crowd.
He had Nelly on that. He had remember Huey?
Oh my god.
Huey was on the track.
Rest in peace to Huey, by the way.
Or Snoop Dogg was on that album.
Yeah, Snoop was on it.
Yeah. Too many collabs.
I mean, I liked I'm a Flirt. I liked Rockstar with Ludacris. I liked that one.
That was dope. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just even as a kid, it was just a weird album, man. It was just like, and then even the album cover, you were trying to wear all the bling bling. I'm
right with the bling, you know that, and
oh my god! But yeah, man. And around this time, he had the Double Up tour, and him and Neo, because you know Neo was like a co-headliner. Him and Neo almost got into it. Believe it or not.
Neo?
What?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't hear about that.
Because his promoter had Neo removed from the tour because of a contract issue and stuff like that. Wow. And a lot of people said, even Neo himself said that they believe Neo upstaged R. Kelly on a few shows. That's why he got removed.
Really?
Oh wow.
I was never a big fan of Neo. That's hard to believe.
Really?
Well, not really. Because Neo back in 07. Neo back in 07, when he dropped the Because of You album, he was popular at that time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like it was Chris Brown, three songs, and Neo. Yeah, same. Like it was them niggas and shit. And R. Kelly was looked at as the old nigga hitting on young girls in the club and shit. You know, so you know, R. Kelly It was supposed to have dropped a 12 play fourth quarter album, but that kind of got pushed back. I know there was a track called Hair Braider that came out. That was a very cool song and stuff like that. Um, then that in 2009, he dropped his first mixtape called the Demo Tape Gangsta
That was
Grill.
good. I listened to that. That was a DJ Drama.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was dope.
I was like, I never would have imagined DJ Drama and R.Kelly, but okay.
A lot of songs was on there, like 28 songs, I think.
Oh, wow, okay,
There's a lot of songs on the mixtape, but it was like all original stuff.
cool. Yeah, man, and then he dropped the Untitled album back in '09, which it was pretty forgettable. I'm gonna be real with you.
Never heard that one.
It had that one track with Sierra called Number One Sex or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
I remember that.
Yeah. Again, it was just R. Kelly trying to fit in with the younger crowd
Right.
and stuff like that. So 2010, he finally got his shit together. Originally, he was supposed to come out with like 3 albums: Love Letter, Zodiac, and Epic,
Right.
and stuff like that. But Love Letter only came out, and man, this album was a huge 360. Cause like everybody, I remember when this album first came out, like back in late 2010, around Christmas time, and he had performed at the Soul Train Awards. Like when he performed "When a Woman Loves" the Soul Train Awards, and he had like a little Motown-esque 50s ordeal. It was a very dope performance, and then everybody was talking about it, praising him, saying Kells is back. It was like people were just like happy he wasn't making an album full of sex and shit. It was like he was making a conventional soul R&B album,
Right.
actually like really doing his thing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Grown album.
Yeah, a grown album. Like it was like his grown up album and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie, it was Carrie Hilson, not Sierra. Thank you.
Carrie Hilson, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I forgot the name of that Keisha Cole song. See, it's been years. It's been years since I heard that Double Up album. So, yeah, man. Like,
Yeah, it was a duet he did with Keisha Cole. I thought somebody else was on that song with them. It was just him and Keisha.
Yeah, him and Keisha and shit. Oh, Best Friend, Polo the Dawn. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was dope. That was pretty cool.
Right.
And shit, yeah. So Love Letter was released and stuff. In my opinion, probably the best R&B album of that year.
I can't remember what came out in 2010.
That's my point.
Didn't Frank Ocean come out 2010? Channel Orange?
I could have no. It was the Nostalgia. Channel Orange came out. I think it was 2012, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Nostalgia was dope.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing, because 2010, a lot of hip hop and R&B was kind of hit or miss around that time too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But with that being said, we got 15 tracks. First song is the Love Letter prelude intro, which I just characterize as prelude into like the Love Letter song, lush arrangements and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this was dope, and yeah, Kells was basically like singing to like singing to like the bootleggers and what he said. He said this album is dedicated to the girls that stood beside me and the bootleggers who couldn't afford to buy me. This is my love letter to you. And they were heavily bootlegging R. Kelly stuff. I know. So when he says that, I'm like, I know exactly what he's talking about, because Love Lane was heavily bootlegged and the TV albums were bootlegged. So Untitled, I still didn't hear Untitled. That's probably the only one I didn't hear from him. But
was R bootlegged?
Huh?
Was the R album bootlegged?
Nah, that wasn't bootleg. They didn't really go full steam with bootlegging until like the 2000s. Especially when the mixtape scene happened with 50 and then Weezy. That's when everybody went crazy with the bootleg mixtapes and the DVDs and all that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Untitled was bootlegged. I didn't hear it. I know that was like the time when him and Trey Songz was going at it too.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'll admit the prelude. It wasn't bad. Just pretty much dedication to all the women who I guess supported like his previous stuff over the years. That's what I got out of it.
Which leads us into the track "Love Letter."
Mhm.
Very dope track. Very smooth, very sultry, very soulful. I mean, he picked the right singles. That's all I got. He picked the right singles for this album and stuff. So I gotta give him with this one. Vocally, I love it.
Yeah, definitely a dope title track, and it's real. It's like mid tempo. It's melodic, nice beat and hi hats, nice keys on it. I love the chorus. Did you get my call? Did you get my love letter? I love that. And yeah, this is R. Kelly. This is vintage R. Kelly I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because R, he can be nasty and he can be, clean. And he did his thing on this joint.
Yeah, Love Letter definitely. I'll be real. When I first heard this song, I could not stand this song. I did not like it at the beginning because they overplayed it a lot on the radio when it first came out, which is why I said what I said. But it's grown on me a little bit.
Yeah, I feel you though. Did you feel like "When a Woman Loves" was overplayed too? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Oh shit. I feel you on that. I can't get mad about that. Then we're gonna get into number one hit. Love this track right here. This
Mhm.
definitely has like a very smooth 1970s feel to it and stuff like that, like some Marvin Gaye-ish kind of feel. Very, 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 very dope track. Love it.
Yeah, another dope song, real melodic, has like a real smooth groove to it, nice beat. And Kel singing, when you put your music on me, symphony should be a name. Girl, it's the God. It's like God gave me the perfect anthem and he sent the love my way. I like it, man. It's real tasteful and real R&B.
Yeah, I'll admit, number one hit. I like this song way more than Love Letter, to be honest. To me, this should have been a single as well. I know when I know my mom has this album, and I know she would put this particular song here on repeat a lot. It's just I don't know what like the I guess the melody of it. It does sound like from the '70s and whatnot, and just overall, just a very good feel good song. You know.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Um, Track number four, "Not Feeling the Love." Um, this track was okay. It was okay. Not really one of my favorite tracks and stuff like that, but pretty solid.
Yeah. Not feeling the love. It had like nice beat, melodic track. Kel singing lately. You've been acting strange towards me, baby, and your heart has seemed to grow straight cold. Used to love, used to laugh at everything I say, baby. Now you play me like my jokes are old. So basically, he's talking like singing about like a woman that's you're not feeling the love from that woman like he once was, and I think a lot of people could relate to that. Like when you might be with somebody and you totally adore them one day, and then the next day it's like, why are you still here with me? Why are you still here? Like get lost. So definitely enjoy the song.
Yeah, not feeling love. I'll admit it's pretty decent. It's a song that I could play sporadically if I wanted to. You know, I don't know.
Right.
It just has that certain feel to it. I just can't put my finger on it. It just. I mean, I can understand how some people wouldn't care too much for the song, I guess, or this song will, I guess, stir up some feelings of like someone or something. Is like, dang, I'm not really feeling the love right now, so to speak.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Next track, got "Lost in Your Love." Another very very cool song and stuff like that. One line I liked when he said was when he said, "Can I bring love songs back to the radio? I want to be blind tonight when I'm loving you. I want to have to find my way, and I don't want to have a clue. Just let the universe surprise me." Just love that line and shit like that. Very very cool song. Just a simple love song right here.
Yeah, this was dope. I love the pianos on it, bass line, nice beat, real melodic. Kel singing. You just a universe surprise when I walk into your room. I got a whole lot of kissing, got a whole lot of feeling, want to please you. So it was like a nice tasteful love song. And this is what R. Kelly can do. And I think we forget that when you hear stuff songs like Bump and Grind and Feeling on Your Booty, and you forget that he also can do tasteful songs like this. So I thought it was great.
Lost in Your Love is pretty much, I guess, like a little sweet, sentimental song here. Like saying like, oh, I want to get lost. I guess the love in someone's eyes or whatever. That's my take on it. Not a bad song.
Yeah, not a bad song indeed. Um, Next track, "Just Can't Get Enough." Vocally, probably one of the best songs off this album. Um, Pretty much, just in a little ballad, of, wanting his girl back and stuff like that. Very, very, very dope track.
Yeah, it was real nice beat, real soulful, like the bass line for it. Solid track.
Yeah, this song, even though it's not I mean, at the beginning I wasn't too sure how I was going to feel about this song, but it's another one of those tracks that's growing on me. It's pretty decent.
Understandable, definitely. Um, then we're gonna get into Taxi Cab. I have mixed feelings about this track. I like it, but part of me feels like it doesn't fit on this album. It sounds a bit too modern for me. And I don't know if it's just me, but it's a cool track. I just feel like it did fit.
I didn't like it. I felt like if you're gonna do a song named Taxi Cab and the way that this album was tasteful, why not do like make the song centered around like a night on the town with like your woman and y'all went to like the movies or you went out to dinner or something and then y'all start you flag the taxi down on your way home and y'all start making out in a taxi. That would have been a better story. At least for me, that's what I would be thinking about if I named a song Taxi Cab compared to what came out. I didn't really care.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember listening to this song the first time, I guess around the time when this album came out. Because at first I felt like, for him to have a song like this on an album because the previous stuff sounded so much of with 70s influences and whatnot, it does, I'll agree with Reg, it does come off as a little modern. But yeah, I wasn't sure how to react when I first heard this song, Taxi Cab. I mean, like, really?
Right.
Like, out of all things, you would never imagine a couple, I don't know, getting it in a cab, really? Nah, could have done without that.
Right, because now most people do Ubers and Lyfts now and shit. It's like
Exactly.
next track, Radio Message. In my opinion, this is a ripoff of "There Goes My Baby" by Charlie Wilson. It is the instrumental, just the way he's singing, like "This is a radio message to my baby." Like, come on, man, come on, man. You really gonna sit here and rip off that? I mean, and that song, "There Goes My Baby," that was like a big song
Yes, definitely.
at that time and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was playing like BT, like.
Yeah.
Come on, are you really ripping off Charlie Wilson, man? Really? Come on. But
Get
that,
Charlie on it.
you said what?
Get Charlie on it, then.
Right. That would have
But
made more sense.
right, it's my least favorite track off this album.
I thought it was dope. I mean, this is him being like clean at his cleanest. I thought it had a nice beat to it.
Right.
Yeah, radio message. I could see where Red is coming from. Like it, in some instances in the song, I could see how it would come off as a rip off from
Right.
Charlie Wilson. But then at the same time, the song itself is just another one of those tracks that has that sentimental vibe to it. Like you're dedicating a particular song to your significant other or something like that. Even though I'm not too fond of it, it was alright.
Yeah, I see what you're saying and stuff like that. Next track, "When a Woman Loves." Probably maybe my favorite track off this album. This track right here definitely was a big song back in like 2010. It got him nomination for best traditional R&B performance. Love this song. Definitely got that like 60s vibe. Like every time you see like "When a Woman Loves."
Ooh. Salute. Legions, what's good?
What's up, Legion? What's up? So yeah, this track right here is very solid. Probably my favorite track.
I think he picked the best single coming out for this, like for the tone of the album, being that it had like a lot of tasteful songs, a lot of like mid tempo to ballads, and this was a big hit when he came out. And I remember seeing the performance he did on the VMAs for this song, and that's probably the most tasteful R. Kelly performance I've ever seen on television. I mean, even when I went to see him in concert, he was raunchy then, but I think that's like the most like tasteful performance he's ever done for TV. And um, it had every time I hear that song, it has like that you know like the scene in Back to the Future when Marty goes back in time and he's at that dance at the high school at the Hillman High School. He has to get like his pops and his mother like to hook up or whatever, and they're
Yeah.
playing like old 50s ballads. It reminds me like of that scene in the movie, and I thought it was a great song. Like I said, like R. Kelly has the vocals for to pull off songs like that. You know what I'm saying? Like from that era, even though like it's from now, he can easily go back to that and channel that tone of that era and pull it off. And I thought it was a great song.
When a Woman Loves, I remember hearing this song a lot on the radio to the point where I got really annoyed and just I was like, okay, give it a rest. I mean, I get the overall message of the song, but after a while, it made me not able to listen to it anymore.
Understandable. I feel you on that. I mean, I guess people were just so fascinated that he just gotten in this new style. They were just like, "Oh my god, loving that shit."
Yeah.
Um, Track number 10, "Love Is Nice," featuring K Michelle. Pretty cool song. Yeah, K Michelle definitely did a thing on this track. It's kind of crazy too because I think when the whole surviving R. Kelly coming, I think she was trying to downplay this fucking collaboration and stuff like that. Like everybody was, but it's a pretty solid one.
K Michelle is a talented singer, and I always wondered why did she like pollute her image by being on Love and Hip Hop. I don't feel like she fit on that show. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you think about it, like the two biggest stars from that show is Cardi B and K Michelle. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I just felt like I'm like, yo, like this chick can sing. Like she's talented. Why is she on doing Ratchet TV on Monday nights? And I think this is a testament to that. Like, it was a nice song. It has like a doo-wop type of 50s style beat to it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think she was perfect on it. I mean, it's not beating out no Marvin and Tammy song, but they reminded me of Marvin and Tammy on this beat on this track.
Yeah, I never expected in a million years for R. Kelly to do a song with K Michelle. Even though it's not this song here isn't a favorite of mine, it does definitely has those certain vibes from like the 50s or 60s, so to speak. Vocally, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'll admit that. But yeah, I am familiar with K Michelle being on Love and Hip Hop and so on and so on, and then eventually I know she had her own show at one point. But yeah,
And I believe when she started, R. Kelly was doing her first album before she had the issue with Job Records.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So after Love Is, we got Love the Beat to that track. Definitely got like again one of those tracks got that 70s soul vibe to it and stuff like that. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, just like that. That was dope. It had like a um was it Step in the Name of Love type of beat. It was like really smooth, nice smooth groove,
Mm-hmm.
a nightclub type of dance track. I loved it. I think it's one of the best songs on it. Like again, it's grown up R. Kelly, so it was still danceable. He's not talking about nothing raunchy. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, just like that, I feel like it's like severely underrated. It does give you those feelings of like dancing to it at like at a gathering or get together or something. You know, very smooth.
Yeah, man, very smooth indeed. Love this track.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Next track, Music Must Be My Lady. This track pretty much interpolated Marvin Gaye's Just to Keep You Satisfied, and it pretty much took like almost the whole song and shit like that, and just like he just kind of characterized music as like a woman and stuff like that. It's an okay track, but it was kind of a bit too cheesy for me and stuff like that. I don't know if it was just me, especially when it was just like, "Oh, you're my anthem, you're the reason why I dance." Music, Mrs. Music, Miss Music. I want to make your body sing. I don't know. It was just a bit too much. And I was like, okay, we get it.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. I didn't hear Marvin Gaye on the song though, but I mean, That was one of his inspirations.
Yeah.
Yeah, music must be a lady. Yeah, I'll admit I really didn't care too much for this song either. I don't know. At some parts of it, it does come off as a little cheesy, but I kind of get what R. Kelly was
Right.
singing about it.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna get into the Love Letter Christmas, the Christmas version of Love Letter. I could have done without the Christmas version. No, I mean I see what he was trying to do. Goku was releasing the holiday season, but it was alright.
I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was dope that I believe there's a Spanish version for this, right? Like he's singing this song in Spanish.
Really?
I think, but yeah,
Yeah, because when I heard the album, there's three different versions, but I like it. I mean, I thought it was like unique to do like a Christmas version for this song, and I think he pulled it off. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we're to do a Christmas version of a love letter, it was, I guess, it was cool. It was cool. It wasn't bad. Pretty much, he took the elements from the original love letter track and put it into this one to make it into a Christmas themed song. So kudos for him to do that.
right, man. I definitely see. Um, then we're gonna get into How Do I Tell Her? Um, Another solid track. Not one of my favorites, but yeah, pretty solid and stuff like that. It's alright.
yeah. But what is he telling her exactly?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I tell her? How do you tell her what? What are you actually telling her?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I wanted to know. Like, what is it that you're telling her? That you're a pedophile? You're a pedophile? Like, what are you telling her? So
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just think I'm just playing. I don't know. I just thought it was bland. Like, what do you? I wanted him to sing about what is he exactly telling her. Like, are you telling her that you cheated on her, or you want to marry her? Like, what is it? You love her? What is it that you actually telling your woman? You know?
Yeah, how do I tell her? Definitely, it just really didn't. It just left so many questions unanswered. I guess in certain instances, like, okay, what exactly do you want to tell her? Tell her that you love her. Tell her that you're done with the relationship. You want to move on further into marriage or something like really just leaves just like a bunch of unanswered questions,
right.
and I didn't like that.
Yeah, man. And the last track off this album is like a hidden track. It's a cover version of Michael Jackson's "You Are Not Alone." Well, pretty much he wrote the
Mm-hmm.
song
Right.
and stuff like that. So yeah, man. It's an okay version. He pretty much made it more of an up tempo version and stuff like that. Which I don't have an issue with it, but not probably
I
the best.
I have an issue with it.
You do?
Yes, I mean, because he tried to pull a Prince, like what Prince did with the originals, and he had his own original, and then he gave out the hits to Sinead O'Connor or to Sheila E. He tried to do what Prince did, and I think you're not beating Michael Jackson. Like Michael made that a big hit. That's probably the biggest hit off of history, and it was okay, but it's not beating Michael's version.
Oh yeah, it's not.
Right, right, Ray
Mm-hmm.
Sean. Like he didn't explain the song. Like, what are you telling him?
Shit.
Yeah, R. Kelly's rendition of "You Are Not Alone." I mean, of course, I know he originally wrote the song for Michael, and No offense to R. Kelly, but Michael's version of the song is way better. I can understand what he was trying to go with it. It was a good attempt at it. I'll
Right.
give him that. But just something about Michael's version it just sends you chills down your spine whenever you hear it. And for him to do it with the I guess in an up tempo sort of way, it was different. Something I wasn't expecting.
When you
Overall,
hear
not bad.
Michael, my bad.
I was saying overall, it wasn't a bad attempt.
When you hear Michael's version, like Michael always had feelings in his songs, like the ad libbing, whatever he was feeling for that song, he made you feel like when you hear you're not alone, like it was a ballad, but it was like you know what I'm saying, like he made you feel what he was saying. I don't think R. Kelly brought that
Hmm.
feeling to this version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that part too. Shit. But yeah, that's all the songs off Love Letter. Overall, this is a very dope album, very solid. Re-listening to the album now, I kind of witnessed a few flaws though. Like certain songs was kind of repetitive, in my opinion. Certain songs kind of repetitive and stuff like that. And like what try mentioned about the how do I tell a track? It's like ooh, certain things you have to be specific about with certain songs and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But at the same time, it was like a very stylistic change for R. Kelly. Just him doing something new and just hanging out with it for a while and stuff like that. So I would give this probably like a 4 out of 5 in my opinion. So very solid album.
You you see what DJ Tim said?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
They probably, well, I don't know. I don't want to say they still having sex to R. Kelly music, but this is actually a tasteful R. Kelly album that you can play in front of your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not talking about groping nobody's butt. He's not talking about bump and grind or summer bunnies. Like this is an actual grown up, clean R. Kelly, tasteful R. Kelly album. That's why I think so many people were surprised because he don't have no bump and grind songs on it. So instead you have songs like Love Letter
Hmm.
and the You're Not Alone rendition and stuff like that. Number radio hit. So I thought it was I think this is his best album in of the 2010s. I mean, I like Black Panties, but I don't think Black Panties is better than this album.
Yeah, Black Panthers was okay.
Yeah, I think this is like definitely his best albums in the 2010s. And he didn't have the only collab he had was K Michelle. He didn't have no rappers on it or nothing. Definitely a 4.5.
Okay. Love letter. Even though there was some stuff that I liked, other stuff I didn't care too much for. To me, this album it pretty much is something that was meant for the grown folks, and some stuff. I mean, pretty much the album is pretty much one that you're able to like Tribe was mentioning, like they don't have to worry about it just being overly um, sexualized or whatever. But yeah, I'll admit, like some of the stuff that were hits, of course, Love Letter, Radio Message, When a Woman Loves. Some of those were very popular on the radio. I get that, but then there were some that were like I felt were underrated, such as Number One Hit or um, Not Feeling the Love, stuff like that. But if I was to rate this album, I'll rate it 4 out of 5.
Cool, cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna actually end the video off right here because I'm about to actually go eat me some dinner and make a few phone calls in a minute. But this was a pretty dope review. Um, I know Wednesday we plan on. I mean, originally I was going to do Share My World tomorrow, but I'm going to push it to Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. That's going to be pretty good. And Thursday, me and Trey going to do Can I Bus, which I know a lot of people have been asking for that one.
Is that gonna be a trash review?
No, believe it or not, it's not going to be a trash review because I actually do like the
You
album.
like that one?
I mean, yeah, I'll explain why I like it. I'm gonna explain.
Okay.
But yeah, but if there was a cannabis trash review, that's gonna be See True Hollywood Stories.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. And then after I eat and after I take the trash out and do some laundry, I'm gonna let you know when I'm ready for the power review because I'm actually about to rewatch the episode right now.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Farrell Munch. He dropping that tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
That's already
And,
done.
the last video I'm gonna do before my break is the Jay-Z's Blueprint 2, which after re-listening to the album, I'm gonna give my honest thoughts on that one because
You're gonna hear my honest thoughts because
you know what?
you're gonna hear my honest thoughts. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be so honest that Jay-Z might ban me off of YouTube.
Yeah,
that wasn't a great album.
Yeah, because I remember when I reviewed that back in I think 2015, I really shitted on the album. Really shitted on the album. So I'm gonna see what I can do with this one. But yeah, definitely trying to get some things done. You know, I'm still working on a Dr. Dre and Luke Beef episode, finishing that up. So stay tuned on that.
When is the Charlie episode?
The Boyd episode?
The Charlie Baltimore?
Oh, that should already be dropped on the channel right now.
Oh, okay.
Since that was
we did that like days ago, and Memphis Bleak, we did that one too.
Yep, Memphis Bleak is coming this week. Give me 1 second.
I got mad stuff to watch right now. The Farrell Munch episode was great though because that's an album that I didn't listen to until when we did the review on the end. Shame on myself for not picking up that album, but that album is a classic.
Yeah, man. I'm grateful I got that album and even the Desire album too because I feel like he has a strong solo discography, but his first 2 solo albums are classics in my opinion. Hey, yes, even Desire is classic.
Right. I gotta check Desire out. I remember when that came out too.
Right. And probably while I'm cooking, I'm just gonna show off the last bit of the CDs I was gonna show yesterday for the CD recap and stuff like that.
And at some point we doing the double album too, right?
R?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be way later because I want to talk about Anita Baker's discography,
right,
and stuff like that. And
DJ Tim, you should be there for that one. He said that's his favorite.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man! Like he said, he always loves the R album.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, it's not touching us for the first 2. I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think that's the best. I would say that's the best R&B double album of anybody.
Ooh.
I mean, what R&B double album is better? Not the Chris Brown shit. That's Chris Brown out. I mean, you want to talk about Prince? Then maybe. Well, see, I haven't heard Crystal Ball. That was like a triple album.
But see, Crystal Ball was mostly outtakes and stuff like that. I was going to throw in Sign of the Times.
Okay.
I mean, you really think R is?
I thought I didn't. Was Sign of the Times originally a double album though?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, because what he did, he didn't release the 2 albums together. He released them separately.
Right. Interesting.
At some point too, around February,
maybe we should take a vote on your channel, like if they want us to review Sign of the Times or the R album.
But see, I review Sign of the Times plenty of times on my channel, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if you want to review it, but I can still do it. We can do Sign of the Times if it gets the most votes on your channel.
Sign of the Times is great, though. That's great. It's not my favorite Prince album, but it was a great album.
Yeah. Cruz, do you really want me to talk about Best of Both Worlds? Bro, you're gonna have to pay me for that shit. Bro.
Oh man, it's not a bad album. Don't listen to him, Cruz. That album was dope. The second one was bad. The first one was dope. They just didn't promote it because of the whole tape thing that came out at the same time. So
you know what? I'll listen to it for myself this week, and I'll let you know what I think if I'm going to do a review on it or not. I won't give my thoughts. I'll just listen to it and I'll let you know.
And he did Cisco on there, the drag queen. He did the drag queen on that album.
Wasn't the Bee Gees on the album too?
The Bee Gees?
Yeah.
On what song? I don't remember them on that album.
It was some one song by the Bee Gees and shit. I was like, what the fuck is the Bee Gees doing with R.Kelly and Jay-Z?
I gotta hear that again. I don't remember them on the album.
But yeah, man, I'm about to end it off for the night. This has been real. Y'all stay tuned for a lot of dope shit. Oh, and Ashanti and Keisha Cole versus is this week too. Yes. So this Saturday.
You going live with that?
Maybe. Let me see what I can finish up this week, and I'll see if I'm going to go live with it or not. Cause I just I'm not a fan of either like that, but I feel like Ashanti's gonna wipe Keisha.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Ashanti definitely. She got the hits.
And shout out to Ashanti for beating COVID. So
right.
All right. So thank y'all so much for watching. And I'm gonna read the comments, while we watch the video. Sam, I didn't forget about organized confusion. I didn't forget about that. So stay tuned on that. So everyone subscribe to the channel, like, share, do whatever. Peace.
Peace.